Carnival of Love, Enamorus Elite Raids, and more info that has just dropped for Pokemon GO, and as per usual, we're here to talk about it. We're going to be starting with the Carnival of Love 2024, and apparently the star of the show for this year is going to be Oricorio. Spoiler alert, it will be able to be shiny. All 4 patterns, obviously they're still going to be region locked, region restricted. I mean, there's that. There's some really awesome shinies around here. So, yeah. So, let's move on. Event is going to be happening from February 13th at 10 a.m. to Thursday, February 15th at 8 p.m. local time as per usual. And, well, as for event bonuses, we'll have increased chance of receiving Kenny XL when walking with your buddy Pokemon. So not only that, we get 2 guaranteed Kenny XL for evolving Pokemon. So, I can't remember really the last time we've seen this, or if we've ever seen this, but like 2 Kenny XL for evolving a Pokemon, like that's really good candy. So, if you're trying to level 50 some really good attackers or stuff like that, like, I mean, for example, like a Shadow Bagon that we're getting from Arlo, bro, just save those. It's like 25 candies to get into Shelgon, and it's Shelgon, right? And like you get 2 Kenny XL for each of those evolutions. Dude, it's definitely worth it. Plus, I mean, if you trade it right afterwards, you get a guaranteed Kenny XL. So 2 for evolving, 1 for trading due to the season bonuses. It's mind-blowing, man. Really good event bonuses. Those are only going to be available for like 3 days. But so I don't know, man. In my opinion, just take really good advantage of them. Then on another note, we're once again going to be able to give our Furfrou a fresh stream with the Heart Stream Furfrou. If you don't have that, just know that all you need to do is have a Furfrou, go into its stats, or just click the Furfrou on your Pokemon storage, and basically you can just change its stream over to the Heart Stream Furfrou for like 25 candies and 10k Stardust, and that's about that. So if you're missing that on your Pokédex, that's pretty much the only time of the year, if I'm not mistaken, that you're going to be able to get it. So yeah, then moving on to Wild Encounters, and oh boy, not only the Flabébus this time around, but like Oricorio and all of the restrictions. But let's just try to simplify this. So basically, we're going to be able to get Oricorio for the first time, at least as a shiny, but they're still going to be region locked, as we previously said. So the Bailey style Oricorio is going to be appearing on Europe, Middle East, and Africa. As for the Pom Pom style Oricorio appearing in the Americas, the Po style Oricorio appearing in African, Asian, Pacific, and Caribbean islands, and a Sensu style Oricorio appearing in the Asia Pacific region. Not only that, then we have like the Flabébus with the same restrictions as for the red, the blue, and the yellow flower Flabébé. There's just like way too many restrictions, man. Just give it give it all to us in just one zone, and we'll just be so happy. It's just like 3 days, bro. It wouldn't really hurt much, but I mean, it's understandable. It's a way to make them a little bit rarer somewhat. So yeah, there's going to be that. So those are going to be the restrictions for the event. As the Flabébus are going to be back. So if you're still missing some of the colors, or maybe a hundo for those, Flabébus are not going to be able to be shiny, but yeah, there's that. Anyway, for the Wild Encounters, we're going to be having, and well, I mean, bear with me on this one, Snubble, Skitty, Sludvisc, Red Flower, Blue and Yellow Flower Flabébé, Furfrou, Bailey style, well, I mean, all of the Oricorio, Stuffle, and Quaxley. This is just for the regular encounters. Almost all of these can be shiny. I guess the only exception will be Quaxley and Flabébus, from what I can see. And then, if we're lucky, we can encounter a Roselia. How lucky will we have to be to encounter a Roselia, man? What the hell? Anyway, then the white and the orange flower Flabébus is definitely going to be looking for those, because I'm still missing like some really good IVs ones for these 2 colors in order to be able to evolve them. So definitely going to be looking for these 2 right there at the bottom. Then onto field research task encounters. Other than the Spinda with a heart pattern, I don't know, man. Not really all too excited about any of these. The Clamperl would sure be cool to get as a shiny. I don't have Furfrou either, but other than that, these just don't look too great, man. we're not really getting amazing Pokemon out of these. So if anything, this would be my suggestion. Focus on the Spinda with the hard pattern, which is going to be the rarest of them all. And as for the rest, I guess we can sort of like farm on a regular basis, so there's going to be more chances for that. Then, collection challenge featuring Roserade. I get it, it's like the Valentines and the roses and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. There's some other Pokemons out there that would, I don't know, that could use some sort of like, spotlight. Anyway, the collection challenge, once again, is going to feature Roserade as the special encounter by the looks of it, and we're going to be able to receive XP Stardust, and well, obviously the encounter with Roserade. I guess that's that for that. Then, moving on. New avatar item, Love Disc. Wait, did I say Ludwig before? Because if I did, that's basically how I've been pronouncing it for like ever and ever for. Love Disc Tambourine Pose. Not the biggest fan. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Not the biggest fan, but there's going to be a new avatar item. So if you're excited for that, you like pink, there is that. Then, one thing that got me really somewhat like confused and curious and excited about, Pokéstop Showcases are going to be featuring event-themed Pokémons, but trainers will be able to enter their biggest buddy Pokémon, which is, I think, a new thing. I don't think I've ever seen this before in any other event. Like, we'll be able to enter their biggest buddy Pokemon. It's not really going to be that hard to get the buddy to Great Buddy, which by the looks of it is going to be the restriction here. It needs to be a Great Buddy or higher to be entered into the showcase. But on the other hand, it needs to be event-themed Pokemon. So it's not going to be like anybody that we already have, Great Buddied. Unless they mess up as they did in the past, like with the fairy type events in which we were able to enter Xerneas and stuff. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I'm really curious to see on what's going to happen related with the showcases during this event. Then, exclusive bonus for trainers in Brazil due to the Brazilian Carnival. Trainers located in Brazil can look forward to earning twice the XP for catching Pokemon during the Carnival of Love event. Lucky bastards, but I guess you deserve it. That's your tradition, so boa sorte com isso, pessoal. Paid timed research. Last but not least, paid timed research, as per usual, is going to cost $1, and we will be able to access a timed research that rewards Stardust, XP, 2 incenses, and 5 encounters with Spinda with a hard pattern, which I think it's due to everything that it seems that we're going to be able to get out of it, it's worth the $1. It's like 5 encounters with a Spinda, but then again, it's still $1. It's $1 that you're going to be spending. So, if anything, do the field research tasks for the Spinda if that's what you're going to be looking for. If you wanted to get like this paid time research, so it's definitely going to be up to you. It's definitely worth it, but you can get the Spinda through the field research tasks. So, yeah. Then, on to the other part of the event that, well, it's not necessarily, well, it's going to be part of the event. It's going to be happening on the 14th, but it's not mentioned on the Carnival of Love right there. But it's the incarnate form Enamorus, which is going to debut on Elite Raids, as we previously talked about on the last video, in which we got like pretty much all of the info for the month of February. Apparently, they just released, other than the dates, which they've already given us, and they released all of the stuff about the month of February. Apparently, after we defeat the raids, we are going to be able to get a completion bonus, which you might have heard about this before, but basically we're going to get these Pokemons to spawn around the gym in which we get to beat like the Elite Raid for like 30 minutes. So once you successfully complete an Elite Raid against Incarnate Form Enamorus, various flying and fairy type Pokemon will appear around the gym. Well, basically that's exactly what I just said, but haven't we heard about this before with like legendary bars like Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres? I'm pretty sure we did, and that never really quite happened. So I guess they're just setting themselves up for some really high expectations here from us trainers. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Let's just kind of like not take into consideration what they kind of like did in the past and messed up with, but it's seeming like it's going to be a good one. The spawns aren't really the greatest of all time. I'm still missing the shiny Swirlix, to be completely honest with you, but yeah, it's something else. As for the Enamorus raids, they are going to have specific times, so it's going to be apparently from like 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 5 p.m., and 6 p.m. Really odd hours, really odd day, but I mean, I'm going to be at work, pretty much locked up, not going to be not being able to do any of these raids, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be around in the future. It's going to be back in like 5-star raids within a month or so as per usual, so don't stress it too much, okay? If anything, try to enjoy the February 14th with your close ones, with your loved ones, or just, I don't know, if you don't have anyone, just try to enjoy it yourself. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the updates. So don't forget, Carnival of Love event and Elite Raids for Enamorus. And yeah, I guess that's going to be pretty much it for the video today. Really great events, really great bonuses for those XL candies. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Up until next time, stay awesome, stay safe, stay scrubbity, and I'll see you guys on the next one.